soon as I put it down, I swear they wanna get married. Damn, I swear they Hey dolls, it's your girl Jazzy J. Welcome if you're new, and hey to my doll babies if you are true. So today we are doing a requested makeup look. I'll put the picture right here. So the girls have asked me to recreate my infamous red lip makeup look. So I'm going to try today and see if I can recreate it the way that I've done it. You know, once you do a makeup look, it's kind of hard to do it the exact same way. I'm going to give it a try and see if I can recreate that look for you. So if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned and let's get to the makeup look. So I've already washed my face, moisturized, sunscreen. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. Today I'm going to be using the Il Makiage primer. It's called No Filter. Alright, so this primer, it helps, you know, close the pores, shrink your pores in your face, so make you have a pretty smooth, a pretty smooth canvas. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, I like to go ahead and jump straight into eyebrows. So this is definitely not a tutorial. Y'all know, if you're true here, I don't do tutorials because I am still in the process of just being a girl playing in makeup. So I'm not a makeup guru, so I don't like to try to tell you what to do. I'm just showing you, what I did to create a look. So we're going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills for my eyebrow gel. It's called Brow Freeze. So I have been trying to change up the way I do my eyebrows. I like a more of a natural looking eyebrows. Not so much drawn on, very much natural. Alright, so really quick, let me grab my mirror. I don't know why I got myself all set up and I didn't grab my mirror. So 2 seconds. Alright, so I'm back now with my mirror. So what I've been doing lately with my eyebrows is literally just brushing it all the way up. I need to get them done, but I'm trying to let them grow out just a little because I want to go back to like full natural looking eyebrows. Not too thin, not too overly arched. So and you can use anything for your eyebrows. A lot of people say they like to use the Got To Be gel. And I think F has a really good one that everybody keeps talking about. Alright, so we're going to let the eyebrows do its thing. Only difference from the picture that I just showed you guys, the makeup look, I had different lashes, but I gave all my lashes away. So I am going to be using some Allure London. They're super thin, so hopefully that gives the look that I gave with enough mascara. Makeup look is quick and easy. It didn't take me long at all. So the only other thing I'm going to do to my eyebrows, I'm not going to draw them. I just like to put a line underneath the bottom, so when I put my concealer, I have kind of like a line to follow. So I just kind of go right underneath the bottom. And this black is kind of harsh. I should have had like a dark brown. And don't worry, we'll clean it up with some concealer.
Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire. And yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment,
Alright. They're a little dark, but we're going to clean that up. Yeah, that looks a little too dark. Alright, so for concealer, I still use the same concealer that I've always been using, the LA Pro concealer. It's the color Fawn that I put at the bottom. So I've gotten to a point where I just kind of like put it all over the lid first. And then I work my way up. It's just quicker to me. This is the way that I've been doing it lately because it's quicker. I like to use a slanted brush. So I kind of started going up towards the eyebrow. Telling me lies, making me cry, missing my time the whole time, so just keep you take for granted, yeah. You could do damage, you could do damage. Bow, bow, bow to me, drop down to your knees. Young money, the mafia, that's where the love sees. I'm in the Dominican, Big Papi Ortiz, doing target practice, all these just aiming to please. Shout out to the CEO, 500 degrees. Shout out to the OVO. Alright, and I use my concealer as a eyeshadow base. So I cover the whole lid. They got a bunch of he ain't even. These dropping songs, they ain't even cold. Weezy on top of that, ain't even home yet. Yeah, be very afraid. These other rappers getting bodied and carried away. Get me and Nicki, they getting married today. And now you that be hating, you catch a bouquet. Ooh, yeah, you a star in my eyes. You and all them white girls, party of five. I'll be drinking a little more, I can hardly decide. And y'all know I don't like to talk too much when I do my makeup, so I will be fast forwarding it, throwing some jammy jams on the background. I cannot focus from talking too much. Alright, so anywhere that I put concealer, I like to put setting powder so it don't crease. I'm using the Juvia's Place. This one is cookie dough. Alright, so you don't need too much, and you're just going to setting powder anywhere that you put the concealer. I'm going to do the same thing with the second eye, so I'm going to do that off camera, and then when I come back, we could go ahead and get to the makeup. So both eyebrows are done. I am going to go on top of the eyebrows, same pencil, but I am going to bring the color down just a little. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and use the same color. I don't want it to look too boxy, so I'm not going to go too close to the front of the eyebrows because I don't want a boxy eyebrow. Same thing. Just beat it in. This really is a quick makeup look, but just because we're doing a tutorial, of course it's going to take a little longer because we're explaining, but it's super quick and easy, so it's something you can do super quick. Again, not too close to the front. Alright, and just beat the concealer in. I'm going to go in with the brush just right here in the front part and push the hairs this way. And then I go back up because I don't want them to look boxy. Me personally, you don't have to do this. I just don't like that look anymore for my face. All right, eyebrows are good. I don't want to mess with them too much because the more I try to make them perfect, it starts getting crazy. All right, so since it is summertime, if you're an oily girl, I am a combination girl. I'm oily in my T-zone. Since it's summertime, I don't want to use too much foundation because let's just be honest here, it's super hot outside. Makeup is melting. It's not lasting at all. So we've already put on our primer to help with that. But another step I take if you're an oily girl, that same setting powder, I hit it on my nose and wherever I know I sweat at really bad to bring the oil down before I even put my makeup on. Alright, so that just personally helps me control the oil a little better. For that makeup look, I went right into the concealer first. So I'm going to use it's the Warm Honey, same LA Pro Girl. Alright.
Till I come. Then can you make me nut again? Where's your tongue? Can I please get a pink cloud with a drum?
And then my foundation, which is Il Makiage. I woke up like this, color 170. Alright, so I tried to keep it as light as possible. So I'm using an angled brush. I forgot where I got this one from. But I am going to spray just a little bit of setting spray. I'm using the Pore Professional Super Setter from Benefit. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes.
Hallelujah. 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 Go. Do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat. Just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me. So let me know what it's gonna be.
The next step is just blend out your foundation.
Glowy. Doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know it's so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Hope all night, baby, when we gon' slide.
Alright, so now that we got our foundation all blended, I went back and looked at the picture. So the eyebrows on this picture, they were dark, so we did a good job. So far, we're doing a good job. Alright, so let's see, the eyeshadow I went with, it was very neutral. It was like a golden. We're going to go ahead and jump to eyes really quick before we get to contouring the face. So the palette, yo, that's my girl, True Nude. It's from Element Beauty. I got it all linked in my Amazon storefront, so I'll link it down below. But this is my favorite when it comes to nude eyes. So I am going to go with Caramel. Yeah, look, literally almost out of it. I need to order a new palette. Alright, so I like to use a sort of like a flat brush. Gotta scrape it off the sides. Alright, so then I just put it all over.
I need a big cage. I need my bitch in an apron. Booty all out cooking bacon. Orange juice in case we drinking. Come on.
And then underneath the tail, I use hazelnut. Just a tiny, very tiny. underneath the tail of your eyebrows. And bring it down just a little. It just highlights this part of the eyebrows. Just the tail. Alright, I'm going to go one more time with caramel. Because the color kind of blends in with my skin. Which you, obviously the picture's sitting right here. But you can see it looks like I don't have anything on my eyes. Because it blends so well with my skin. So 3 coats. Alright, same thing with this eye. Baby, when we gon' slide, hey, up all night, when we gon' slide, up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Fucking up the streets of the brand new ride. Alright. Next up, I actually went to the same palette and I used my fingers, but you can use any type of fluffy brush, but I used my fingers because I felt like it just, I don't know, it grabbed the product a little better than a brush, but I just used my finger. On the sparkly, it's called Sugar. And I just tapped it on top of my lid. I mean, it's subtle. You really, I mean, it's so subtle. You really can't see it. But, I mean, I can see it, but it's very subtle. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's super subtle. Last thing I did with the top of my eyes, I didn't use an eyeliner. I actually used a really flat brush like this one, if you guys can see it. Super flat. So I used that with a very black eyeshadow. And this one I had got from True Lodge. But you can use any black. So I just dipped it. And I made my eyeliner out of this powder. I don't know. I like it better. I don't know. You can use eyeliner if you want to. But this is what I did. So. And I did the exact same thing for my under eyes as well. I just use a even smaller flat brush. It's super tiny. Same black eyeshadow. You can use eyeliner if you want to. This is just my go-to. Hopefully your eyes don't run. Please don't. Alright, so I am going to do a little bit more concealing. Just a little bit. If you want it super bright under your eyes, you can go with something even brighter. So this one is the Hourglass in color Doom. And it does not take much. So we're going to blend that out really quick. You don't have to do this step, but if you like a super bright under eye, then I would recommend it. And you can see how bright it is already. And if you get hourglass, be careful with that color, dude. It is super bright. If you use too much, you'll be having a crazy looking under eye. Trust me, I've been there. Alright, so we're going to use that Juvia's Place to go ahead and set it immediately. And you don't have to bake unless you want to. Alright, so I know it's going to look like I'm baking, but I'm really not going to bake that but a couple seconds. I am going to go ahead and conceal my nose really quick with the warm honey. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this in. If you feel like you got too much, just brush it off. Don't worry, we're going to bring some color back to our face really soon. So we'll go ahead and blend this concealer in. And if it ever feels like it won't move, just hit it with a little setting spray. You can do your brush or your face. I'm going to spray mine on the brush.
I'm trying to treat you special, like no one did. My baby skips the nightlife and the sidelines just to show me it's mine. I'm trying to treat her special, like no one ever did. Oh baby, I've been with friends.
Alright, so everywhere you hit your face with that concealer, you want to set it. Alright, so the fun part, let's bring some color back to our face. So you can use whatever contouring palette, bronzer, whatever you want. I like to use, it's from Glam, and it is in a color Earthy Sepia. So I blend it out right away because I made a mistake of like putting it everywhere and then I couldn't blend it out. It dries really quick, so I go down and then up brushes. And this is the e.l.f. contouring brush. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but yeah, it's called e.l.f. Contour. Down and up. Making sure it's even. I don't do a lot of contouring, like chiseling the cheek. Sometimes, but not very often unless I'm doing like a huge glam. So this just brings the color back in our face so we don't look so bright. If you want to, you can go underneath the cheek. Sorry, if you want to, you can kind of go up under the cheek. Under the jawline, I meant, sorry. Alright, so I am going to do the nose as well. Same She Glam. It's 104 Cream Coffee. I'm using a angle brush. I go from the eyebrows in an angle and just down. And I smooth out my line so it's not so harsh. So once I draw that line, I kind of go down a little on the bridge of the nose. Alright, and a super tip, if you want to, you don't have to, if you want this line to be brighter, you can go back in with that, a brighter concealer, teeny tiny, and conceal that some more. But I'm not doing that. But that's just a tip if you want it to be more defined. So, next up, I did, for my blush, I'm using the Blush Balm from Carity. I used a golden look. So, I went in with the gold on here. More closer to your hairline. We're going to blend that out in a second. And I even did the bridge of my nose a little. And top of my lip. I use a different brush to blend that in. You can also take just a little right here to highlight, just a little. Alright, so next step, we're pretty much done. We gotta put our eyelashes on and do our lips, and literally that's it. So I'm gonna set my face really quick. I like to set it a few times. Again, I'm using a professional super setter from Benefit. It's super tiny. It's my travel one because I was out of the big one. So it's my travel. It's baby. Still does what it needs to do. So alright, so I'm going to put my lashes on off camera because I can tell. So they're Allure London. They're the Soft Natural Look. I use, like I said in the beginning of the video, I had a different pair of lashes, more thick with a bigger wing. So hopefully I can pull that. Look off with these lashes. So I'll be right back, and then I'm going to put these lashes on, and then we're going to finish this look. Alright, so I got my lashes on, and it really wasn't that bad this time. Usually it takes a few tries. So since they're baby thin, which I like them like that, I don't really like the thick lashes no more. And a lot of times I just be using my natural lashes. With enough mascara, you really don't need falsies. But I'm going to use mascara. I'm using the Great Lash from Maybelline, the pink and green, just to make it look a little thicker.
take up some space. Yeah. You're too far away. Make no mistake. Hey, I think you should stay.
We're almost done. The last step before we get to lips is my infamous, and you don't have to do this, but this is my infamous makeup look. Alright, so if you do put the little black moles on your face, you can dye the darkness down with a little bit of setting powder on top of them. And just pat it in. Alright, so now it's lips. And we're done with recreating this makeup look. Alright, so what I did a black around my lips. You're not even gonna literally, you don't need it. But this is what I did. You're not, I promise you, you're not even gonna see it. But I did line my lips with black. Oh, wow. That was perfect. And then I took the smudger. I have a smudger on the back of my pen, and I smudged it in. Kind of went up a little on the lip. Alright, so the color red that I use, it is from Wet n Wild, super affordable, and the color is, where is it? Spotlight red, okay. This is it. I must be put too much black on because you literally couldn't see the black, but I must be made it way too dark.
Yeah. Flexing on my exes and my model legs. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body model legs. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. Can't keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the hole. Push down in my home.
Okay. Kind of looks good though with that black liner at the bottom, but we're recreating, so it's not always going to turn out like it did the first time. I'm trying to cover up as much of that black liner as I can. I love this red. I don't even like colors on my lips too much, but this red is so beautiful. There we go. Alright, so this is the infamous red lip makeup that I did. Pretty much everything is the same, again, except for the eyelashes, and I went too dark around the lips. So let me take my headscarf off so we can really get into the look. I'll be right back.
falling nowhere, glowy gasoline. I just think you know, bitch, posted myself a thing. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so I'm like, yeah.
All right, dolls. So that is the end of my infamous red lip makeup. I think I did pretty good recreating the look. It's super easy. It's really easy. It's really quick. It just a nice nude bright face with these beautiful red lips. Perfect for the summer. If you got dark hair, short pixie cut, top tier. Even if you got a bust down middle part, super straight and black, this makeup is top tier for that look. So it's really cute for summer, but it also gives, this could be a very beautiful fall and winter look as well. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial-ish showing you guys how I recreated this makeup look. I know makeup videos are not fun and entertaining, so if you made it this far, you are the GOAT. You are the bomb.com, and I appreciate you. If you want to see more makeup looks, let me know. I'm getting back into my makeup bag. I really love when I create something and it turns out super beautiful. So thank you guys for encouraging me to do this makeup look and get back to doing makeup. I appreciate everyone who made comments over there on TikTok saying how beautiful the makeup look was, and the DM that I got from my special subscriber asking me to recreate it on film for you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'll leave my link down below for my beauty Amazon link, so you can find a lot of the products that I used today over there. Anything that's not on that link, I'll put the link to it down below. So thank you again for allowing me to show you guys this makeup look, and again encouraging me to get back in front of this camera and create something beautiful on this canvas of mine. So with that said, that's it. Thank you guys again for watching. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and drop your girl a comment how you feel I did with this makeup look. Again, here's the picture. Alright, so I'll see y'all babies the next time, and as always, make sure you stay safe out there and stay motherfucking slayed, honey, whatever that means to you. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.